Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Douglas here, and welcome to episode 2 of the Milwaukee Bucks Association for NBA 2K13. Now, there's not going to be any actual gameplay in this episode, so if you came here for gameplay, then I guess you can just click off. But if you're interested in what moves I made, this is the place for you. Anyways, I traded our 2014 first-round pick for the Orlando Magic's 2013 first-round pick, and the reason why that works out is because the Magic think they're going to be terrible, or I mean, they think they're going to be great, but they're actually going to be terrible, and you can pull that deal off anytime you want. I know that's a little bit cheesy, and it's a kind of a barbaric tactic to use in 2K and somewhat frowned upon, but I went ahead and did it anyways. But you'll see how it plays out, and the Spurs actually sent Boris Diaw and Danny Green for Dalembert, and I was going to move Dalembert anyways because he has a 1 year, $6.5 million contract or something like that, and I figured, might as well get a pretty good role player in Danny Green, and I guess Boris Diaw is a pretty decent player himself, but now I'm just looking for someone for JJ Redick, and I forgot who I actually came across. Actually, yeah, I remember now. I'm looking through, and this Kings first round pick in 2014 was just too enticing to pass up, simply because we got rid of ours, and I don't really need J.J. Redick, and he probably won't re-sign with us anyways unless it's a pretty good amount, but I don't think I need J.J. Redick. And now comes time for the big move, and that is Monte Ellis and Brandon Jennings combination together. And I already knew who I was going to draft or who I was thinking about drafting, and this trade just seemed to make sense to me. So I ended up trading Monte Ellis, Brandon Jennings, Ep.2, and the 14 first-round pick from the Kings for James Harden and Aaron Brooks. And now we don't have a 2014 first-round pick, but that's just fine because James Harden definitely makes that all worthwhile. So not only do we have Fear the Deer, we now have Fear the Beard, so the combination of Fear the Blank is now in effect in Milwaukee. And as you can see, we're just going through some tough times with injuries with Larry Sanders, Ersan Ilyasova, but the teammates get the job done. Even though we lost our last 3 games, we still get into the playoffs. And Leandro Barbosa, 6th man of the year. That's kind of interesting. Boogie with Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved, goes to Kemba Walker, and of course Coach of the Year, Eric Spoelstra. And somehow I think Brandon Jennings got all NBA first team. I don't know how it's possible, but here we go. I'm going to go game by game. This is not live. This is literally all one time, unedited. So here we go. Miami goes up 2-0. Okay, we respond back with a win in Milwaukee. Oh, we even things up. Oh, we take a 3-2 lead. Oh, we actually beat the Miami Heat. So now I'm absolutely laughing because James Harden, Aaron Brooks, Luke Richard, Mbah Moute, Larry Sanders, and Ersan Ilyasova just beat the Miami Heat. Bucks in 6. That's hilarious. I don't care who you are. Bucks in 6. So we actually got it done. But look at the injuries I'm going through here. And we still go up 2-1. So, okay, at this point we're in the driver's seat. 3-1. Okay, Aaron Brooks is back. Never mind. He has a bruised sternum 1 to 2 weeks. Knicks are answering back. Bucks in 6. What can I tell you? The Milwaukee Bucks are ahead of the Eastern Conference Finals. Okay, so now we're playing the Chicago Bulls, and at this point I absolutely cannot believe what just happened. The 8th-seeded Milwaukee Bucks are going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Think about that statement. Look at who we have on our roster. It does not compute with my mind, but James Harden did drop 45 points. He's coming up in the clutch. So now I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready to face Chicago. So we tie the series, looking to go up. Gennaro Pargo, whatever, role player. But I still don't think we have Aaron Brooks at this point. I'm not sure. But we go up 3-1. Okay, 3-2. Pargo's healed. But oh, Larry Sanders with a separated shoulder injury for 2 to 4 weeks. Game 7, we will not be going to the NBA Finals, but one heck of a job by the Milwaukee Bucks to force Game 7, actually to go up 3-1 against the Chicago Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals. If we weren't so injury-prone, we might have won NBA championship. I mean, just think about that. That's ridiculous. I promise I did not cheat. I did not do anything. I did not tamper with the roster. I literally just simulated the playoffs. I was as shocked as everyone else. I was like, are you kidding me? That was my first run through too. So here we get to see the improvements and the, well, I don't know what you'd call that, but the downgrades, I guess. But anyways, right here is the draft lottery. So Pacers, Clippers, Jazz, Kings, and Wizards round out the top 10. Raptors, Rockets, Cavaliers, Trailblazers, Hornets. So we're going to get a top 5 pick. Bucks, Pistons, and to round it off, Mavericks. So we get the 3rd and the 4th pick. So that puts us in great position to grab our 2 basic necessities for the playoffs. So basically, Jim Boylan needs a new contract. I know that, you know, he's not that good of a coach, but daggone, if you can make Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals, you deserve a contract extension, my friend. Congratulations on 3 years. Now, Joe Wolf, on the other hand, we're getting rid of him. And it took me a while to actually make this decision. I was really contemplating Steven Silas, Budenholzer. I believe, what's his face? Why can't I remember his name? Oh, Bickerstaff was up there, and T.R. Dunn. So, you know, it's really not that big of a deal as an assistant coach, but one thing I've learned through the history of playing with associations is you need a good coach to succeed. And I'm not so sure about assistant coach, but you need a good coach to succeed, because I've built crazy good teams before and not been able to get the job done because of coaches. So Aaron Brooks, you know, might as well accept. I know he's overrated on this game, yeah, but what can you do? Actually, I could have tampered with the rosters and put him down, but not going to do that. But anyways, I see Dunleavy and I think Childress are free agents, so I'm just going to let them walk for now. And here comes the NBA draft. I'm going to actually talk over David Stern's intro because it's not really that important. I really wish, really wish that you can skip this. But hopefully in 2K14 they will listen and skip it, because no one really wants to see David Stern do this. But it's actually David Stern's last draft, so that's something. I think he resigns in February 20th, I believe. I'm not really sure on the date, but I know it's in February of 2014. So right here's the draft. The Mavericks are on the clock. And let's see who they pick. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope for the #1 pick. That sort of happens a lot with my draft class. I don't know what it is. But whatever, Dallas. And then for Detroit, who will be their future player? Nerlens Noel. So they have Greg Monroe, Andre Drummond, and Nerlens. I don't know how it's going to work out. But right here, we need point guards and we need small forwards. And I think we all know who I'm going to pick with these next 2 picks, or somewhat. You should probably somewhat know. So anyways, I look at the top 5 and I'm like, okay, who are we going to take? I was like, well, let's just go with Trey Burke. So the move from Michigan to Milwaukee isn't that far, and Trey Burke, I'm happy to announce, will be our starting point guard over Aaron Brooks coming next season. So look out for that. And we get a trade for Wilson Chandler, but, you know, Wilson Chandler only has a few good years on him, and the person that we're about to draft has plenty of good years on him. Otto Porter. The guy simply is a good all-around player. I think he can flourish into a star. And now for our sort of consolation pick in the 2nd round, I'm looking pretty hard at this between Vanderbilt, Elston Turner, and Reggie Bullock. But I just decided to go with Reggie Bullock. This pick really doesn't matter that much. So there's the draft. We sign Burke, Porter, and Bullock to those deals. And now we head into free agency when we have some cap space on our hands. Not a whole lot, but we can get the job done. I'm just seeing what we can get. We can almost get Iggy, you know, but our roster's primarily set. At this point, I'm just looking for some good role players to fit the role of the team, and I see Chris Kaman. I set him to role player, and that's another thing I don't know about this game, because for some reason, and I'm really worried about this, is people become so upset when you have player roles on, even though you sign them to like a role player contract. They will go absolutely ballistic if they don't get enough minutes. So hopefully I can evenly distribute minutes across the board. And I decided to go after Dallenberg again because I liked having him on the team, and basically the Spurs just got the butt end of the stick on that one with that. And I tried to sign Leandro Barbosa because he was 6th man. That's literally the only reason. I was like, well, if he's going to be 6th man of the year, I'm going to go after him. But I decided to sign Chris Kaman, Dallenberg, and I decided to pass up on Mike Dunleavy. I may look back on that and decide, why did I do that? But, you know, I think Dunleavy will always be there for us if we need him. And I tried to sign Leandro Barbosa, but I believe our roster is full at this point. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, we basically have our lineup set with Trey Burke, Harden, Porter, Ilyasova, and Larry Sanders at center. So I'm pretty happy with that future, because I think the oldest one is it Ilyasova? I don't know. I really don't know, but I really hope we got better, and I really hope that we can eventually become a contender, which I guess we were last season, for all I know. But I think I went with perimeter defense on Otto Porter, and that sort of upped his overall to 73. And that'll do it for the season. So I'm going to load up the 2014 draft class, which features Wiggins and Parker and plenty of others. So hope you guys have enjoyed, and more to come. So hope you guys have enjoyed, and as always, have a nice day.